Welcome to Nerdarchy, for nerds by nerds. I'm Nerdicus Dave, and today we're going to be playing some 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Now I should probably put my headphones on so you guys don't get a bunch of robot voice. And we are going to be playing Dobbers. We're playing Tiny People with Dungeon Master Daryl T. Jones. And with that, I'm just going to hand it right on over to you, Daryl, and we can get started.
Awesome. Well, welcome back. We've been busy as always. I had a Kickstarter wrap up last week and things, but I'm glad to be running the game again this week and hopefully for many weeks to come. So we are, as you guys may remember, you're working your way through some underground passages and rooms beneath a mansion that was run down and once owned by a wizard named Hagar. And you were assigned to kind of clean this mansion up, clean it out, because there's apparently some corrupted monsters in it, so that you can turn it into a wizard's school. Does anybody want to kind of give a recap of what happened last week, or 2 weeks ago, I guess?
So, two weeks ago, we had just finished up resting as guests of the Goat Ghost, whose name I always forget. But I'm very fond of him.
Golgruff.
We were his guests, and he kind of showed us where to go. We had to find the secret entrance into, beneath the manor and everything, because we believe down here is the source of the corruption that we need to end. We've encountered some mushroom people and some tiny lizard folk like people as opposition to what we're trying to accomplish. And along the way, we also discovered a diamond that we believe is, goes to this spear that we found. We feel like we need to assemble it in order to help, break the curse and stop all of this corruption from happening. At least that's what I remember. If anybody else wants to chime in with what they recall, feel free.
All right. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. You found another tapestry, and it indicated that there were 3 parts that need to be attached to 2 different spears, and you found one of these parts. I don't know who's carrying the spears. I don't remember all that detail, but that's one more thing. So I turn it over to you guys. You guys are in a small room where you decided to rest after needing to recover some hit points.
Yes. I don't know, guys. What do you want to do? We got these diamonds. It looks like we should probably find the other ones and recreate the tapestry.
I think they were over down where all the dudes were trying to kill us.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to deal with those guys again. I don't know. Maybe we can bribe them somehow.
We can bribe them with our weapons.
Well, I guess that's an option. I mean, we did kick the snot out of some of them.
And then they almost killed us.
Yeah, that happened too. We did get a little bit beat up. Some of us more than others.
What do you think this room was built for? Like storage or?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kitchen's right over there.
Oh, okay. Really interesting. It's an interesting architecture in here.
Well, yeah, wasn't it like at some point it was all like work stone and then it opened up into natural caverns or something, right?
Correct.
It's just a fascinating space. Kind of this blend of natural and unnatural.
Hey, you got a lot in common with those mushroom guys. Maybe you can talk to them.
Yeah, maybe they would see a reason.
Maybe they want a piggyback ride. I don't know. As he looks at Sniffer's back with the mushrooms growing off of it.
Right.
Who's got the light? Whoever's got the light has to go first.
I think. Hold on.
I don't honestly remember, but
Boulder, did you end up with a torch?
Hopefully. Let's see.
I did.
It doesn't let me leave the room. I can't.
Yeah, the door's closed.
Oh, that would do it. Can't walk through doors.
I figured out you can click a button that says the players can't pass through the the things. All right, so there. I moved that for you guys.
All right, let's go talk to those guys again. Like Boulder said.
All right.
Yeah, talk to him with our swords.
Maybe we can come up with a better tactic this time.
No, we'll try to. If they're of nature, we can try to reason with them.
Let's see. We gotta follow Boulder. He's got the torch.
I don't have a torch. I'm just going blind.
Oh.
I have.
All right, Ligel has a torch and Rim's shot, I
There's a
think.
dude. There's definitely a dude here.
He kind of lumbers forward.
He's dead.
No.
Right,
There's an
I'm-
alive one.
I'm in the dark. There we are.
Come,
Right here.
Come to the light. Come on, Sniffer. Get in the program. Oh, so there is a mushroom guy in here.
So if
Yeah.
I remember correctly, there was a whole bunch more bad dudes on this side of the other side of the wall than this
Oh.
side.
Well, they might have.
There
They might
are.
have. Yeah, they might have left. They might have come back. They might have gotten more of them.
Oh, they're definitely still there.
All right. Greetings, kindred earth spirits.
All right, so what you see, Jeff, is you see this large mushroom man. He's a little taller than, like his umbrella, whatever that's called, mushroom cap. The bottom of it is about the height of everybody else, so they
Okay.
can just barely get up underneath it. And he's kind of got a vacant look with long dangling arms. And he is going to kind of not really respond to you. But this guy's going to jump out here, and we're going to roll initiative.
Oh man.
So much for my peaceful alternative.
I go on a 21. Gotta get my big rolls out before they're useful.
All right.
Well, on the plus side, you're not going last.
Yes, I love being able to miss my attacks first.
My initiative roll. Oh, there it is.
All right. Is that everybody? We've got Boulder, Rimshot, Sniffer, me, Rizzo, somebody, Sneck, and Legel. The two rogues are last. So,
Always a great time.
They're plotting.
yeah. So, whatever you can see, you can see. So, like, I think Legel can see that there's a few other guys back there. Maybe Rimshot can. But there's two that are clearly, coming out.
Can I stand in this spot, even though there's like kind of a half a wall there?
Yeah. You're
All
just
right,
leaning
cool.
up against it.
Well, then I intend on stabbing this mushroom.
He doesn't look aggressive, just to clarify. But the other guy definitely does. But that's because the mushrooms don't actually have much of an expression
Well,
at all.
See, if this guy farts on us, he'll probably wind up getting almost all of us. So he should probably die relatively soon.
Right.
So does an 18
That
hit
will
him?
hit. That will hit, and you will do
Takes
damage.
7 piercing damage.
All right. So you thrust your rapier into his soft, fleshy mushroom flesh, and then you do it again with your scimitar.
Yeah. woohoo.
He turns towards you like. "Arr." Who's next? You guys are in charge of initiative from now on.
The 18? Or no, that's the
18.
attack roll. But you have an 18. So
I
yes.
do have an 18. So I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on. This is the guy that was aggressive, yes? This one?
The lizard man, yeah, the mock garb.
Yes.
Zoli.
I will cast it on him, and he needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Very good. Look at that. 17.
He will make it,
Yeah.
but he will still take half.
How about what?
Half of 13. So 7.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So he. Voice. What is this? The Zoli will avenge me.
Yeah, I didn't do that last time, so I doubt I'll do it this time.
All right. I think there's somebody else before me.
That's me.
Never.
Sniffer.
I scream, we're coming in peace! What are you doing? These are nature spirits!
You can't come into Umzoli's land. You come to steal great crystals. You come to steal Lotus Man.
You know, he's not wrong.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Cast Shillelagh as my bonus action and smash into the Mushroom Man.
There you go.
But with a little bit of sadness.
Mom told me not to hurt my food.
Don't worry, you put it on a pizza later.
A little too much
that's a
sadness.
well,
Too tentative.
Your pizza will taste better with sadness.
Made with fresh tears. All right. Anything else, Jeff?
No, that'll do it.
All right. So the Mushroom Man, then he backs up. He's like got a gaping hole, but he doesn't bleed because he's whatever mushroom material is from Boulder, and out from under his mushroom cap, poof.
I told you.
I told you. So I'm gonna do a thing.
We're level 2, right? Because
Yes.
I had leveled up and for some reason it's missing in my sheet, so I'm correcting that right now.
Yeah, so everybody in that radius right there, which it looks like it's just the 2, has to make a Constitution saving throw. Wow.
22. Not today, sleepy time. I'm not tired.
Yeah, so you smell the spores and you're like, this is supposed to make me tired last time, but now it's like cocaine. No, I didn't say that. Kid-friendly show. It is like a
Not that.
monster.
I
It's-
actually
It's sugar.
chugged 3 Red Bulls in that little room. That's why I never went to sleep.
3 Red Bulls. All right, and Jeff, you make it also. So you guys do not fall asleep, but you still take 1/2 of what I'm about to roll.
Oh, rats.
So 3 damage of necrotic, poisoning yuckiness.
Ow.
All right, so who's next? Oh wait, no, I'm still next. This guy.
Up, yep.
Sorry, I have to get back to the right tool. So this guy will, he's gonna like kind of slink this way. He's gonna shoot an arrow at Rizzo. And miss, and then he will use his thing and jump back here. This guy will come around here and shoot at Snick. A 5, and that will also miss. And he will jump back in here.
Well, that's good because our armor classes in this party are pretty low.
And then the other mushroom will step out and he will also poof. Making a radius that catches, well, it looks like it just catches Leggle. So give me a Constitution saving throw. Are you? Oh, that one tags you.
Night.
You fall asleep for 2 rounds.
Always sleeping on the job.
Take 5 damage.
Again.
I'm so sorry, Isaiah. It's really not. It's not you. Okay. Now I'm done.
All right. We gotta start carrying smelling salts. I will do the thing. Yeah, I will rage. I'm gonna hold my breath. I don't know if it'll do anything. Pop into this area here for the mushroom guy.
Good.
and play whack-a-mole with him.
Whack a mushroom.
Yeah.
You're moving into the cloud, so
Save and throw.
yeah,
All
it
right.
lasts for a whole turn.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yeah, and then but he can redo it. It's just a
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, well,
there
that's
you
a
go.
Dirty 20 on the save, a 9 to hit. Oh, you know what? I'm second level. I can reckless attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So 14 to hit. I'm going to continue recklessly attacking. and
All
try and
right.
bite
Yeah.
him.
The 14 will hit him.
All right. Come on.
Oh, you still take the 3 though from the just getting the
Okay.
half of the damage. Yeah.
I will take his 3, and he can take my 7.
All right. How do you want to finish him?
I just lop off his cap. So his mushroom cap just flops off, and he's just like a stalk.
And he's like, oh, bonk.
That's going on my pizza later.
Oh, and I don't have a bonus action to use, but I do have movement. So I do want to come over. Oh, I can't see though. So that's dark, so I wouldn't run that way. Step across his corpse, and I'll move up to him. That's going to be another con save,
Yes.
which 13 to save.
13. Oh, that's not good enough. You need a
Oh,
14.
no.
Rats.
And you also go down for 2 turns.
All right, that could have went better.
All righty. Oh, that's the wrong guy. The mushroom man puts himself to sleep.
We accept that.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Who's next?
I sent the order in the chat.
Yep, I see it. So that's Billy.
Yep. All right. So well, so if they're sleeping, I'm assuming they fell on the floor.
Yeah. They're,
That
and
seems
they-
like a pretty reasonable.
Rizzo is probably like on top of Ligel's legs or something.
Makes sense. Well, then I will use my short bow to try and hit this mushroom man.
Just don't crit fail, right?
As long as I don't aim down.
Shoot him in the face.
There you go. That'll
Oh.
hit. So yeah, you
And
hit him
then-
like kind of like right below what kind of looks like his face, and it just poofs out his back, and little tufts of mushroom material fly out, and he's kind of
Probably add
staggers.
sneak attack to that.
Sure, yeah.
I don't have it set up, but all right. So that's an extra
Okay.
5.
Another 5. Okay. Yeah. So he definitely, that just blows through him, and it's almost like he's a little bit crooked now because he's part of his stalk is broken. Good shot. Isaiah. Good night. You're muted too, I think.
The sleep, that's just you're out for that amount of time. No saves or anything, right?
Right. Yeah. So then me is David, right?
Yeah. So, seeing I don't remember your character's name, Dad. What is it?
Rizzo?
Rizzo. Seeing Rizzo run into the cloud and then immediately fall asleep, I'm going to do that as well. Not fall asleep.
All right, roll your constitution.
Do a ranged attack, except it's you just
I
fly.
love that description.
No!
You're gonna be asleep too.
Don't worry, I'll
Yeah.
be the meat shield. It's fine. Because the guy's going to pop out and then shoot me in the face. It's all good.
We'll take 5 damage. 'Cause that
Okay.
was the previous. And then, what am I? Oh, yeah.
This is why we don't.
And you were only asleep for 1 turn.
All right. It's that Red Bull. It's still kicking a little bit.
Right. Everybody's like sleeping. I would love to see that in like a fantasy movie. Everyone gets sleep. Okay.
It's just one guy running around, hoping he doesn't fall asleep.
Yeah. Rim shot.
I yell out, nobody else go into the fog.
The people that really need to hear that are sleeping.
Yes. But I didn't get a chance to say that before any of you went in.
So I think I should hop in the fog.
No.
So what you're saying is,
I am going to vicious mockery the mushroom guy the mushroom guy in the fog.
all right. So he does a wisdom save.
Yes, please.
How about that? 5.
That will not make it. So you will take 3 points of psychic damage and have disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay. So you see him like kind of shudder, but again, his expressions aren't exactly clear, but he doesn't appear to be happy, I guess. Good deal. That would put us with Sniffer, right?
Right. I'm going to extend my hand, and I'm within 10 feet of this thing, right?
You were just at 10 feet.
And I'm going to hit him with a poison spray.
Nice. Is that
So
a dexterity, or is it a saving throw?
It's Constitution.
I'm a little skeptical of this working.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
And I believe my spell DC is higher than an 11.
It's probably 13 or 14.
Yep. I haven't actually calculated that. Need to do that. Spell DC is 8 plus my proficiency plus my wisdom, so yeah, it's higher.
All right.
So
Damage.
1d12 of poison.
Oh, nice.
And damage.
Ooh.
10. All right. So you spray the poison at him. You see it hit his skin, and sort of that weird mushy, mushroomy texture. It sort of starts to soak in, and it eats away, almost like when you put that, like, something hot against a soft plastic, like against styrofoam, where it kind of just melts into itself a little bit, and then he just collapses to the ground.
Excellent.
Dead.
All right.
And do you have anything else, Jeff?
Nope.
All right, cool. So this guy's gonna jump out. Zoli must be avenged. You killed his servants.
He jumps out and half of us are just taking a nap.
He's like,
Let's do it.
and he actually will just run up here, and he's going to just come up with his dagger, his bow slung over his shoulder, and just pound right into who is that? That's Boulder.
Yeah, well, he can try, that's for sure.
Right, but doesn't he have advantage, or is it an automatic hit?
It's
It's-
probably advantage.
It's advantage, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, typically people have advantage when they're trying to stab a sleeping person.
Yeah, usually.
A prone sleeping person.
Oh well, here's the second roll. 15. Does that hit?
It does not. I have a 16 armor class.
Really? So
How
somehow
do you miss a sleeping
I am the
person?
most armorist of all of us.
he glances off your armor somehow.
Yeah.
And he's actually
You're sleeping
stunned
in
by
a
it. He's
mattress.
like looking at his dagger, going,
Like it betrayed him.
I'm laying there talking to my sleep. You're gonna have to try better than that, dude.
You're sleeping
great.
and your head just flinches to just to block the dagger.
The other one runs around from the other corner and shoots at Sniffer with his bow for a 13. Does that hit?
I believe a 13 does hit.
All right.
Let me see here. Yeah, my armor class is exactly 13.
Well, that means it.
It means
Yeah. Okay. 4 damage
Tie goes to the
as the
batter.
bow sinks into your back and knocks one of your good mushrooms off. He holds his bow up in his air, and then runs away.
Absolutely.
Start catching the arrows with your hand. It feels much better.
I'm not a monk.
No,
All right, so this guy is still in the invisible range because he's stunned by his lack of being able to stab a sleeping person, and it's back to Dave.
All right.
who's-
You're asleep
let's see.
for 1 turn, so this is that turn, right? No, you
I'm-
had 2 turns.
Yeah, everybody else got 2. I was only at 1.
Yeah.
All right, and then Billy, or Snack.
All right. Well, shooting people in the face with a bow is fun. So I'm gonna
Good
do it
life
again.
advice.
All right, at this guy, zoom up here.
All right.
That totally hits.
Rip his head off.
Hmm.
All right.
So 8 plus 6, 14. All right. So describe what happens when this bow flies over your sleeping compatriots. And
So the arrow is about to dip down, but then you got a boulder over here. He's snoring so much it just skyrockets up right into his head.
nice.
You know what?
So it
It's kind of his head. I mean, I don't know.
yeah, hits him square in the lizard forehead, and he just falls down, kind of like comically. Poof! And dust rises up around him as blood trickles down and around his face. Very good. All right, Isaiah, this is your second turn of being asleep. Which brings us back to David. Is this your
All
first
right.
turn of
Yeah,
being
this
asleep
is-
now?
So after this turn, I'll be awake.
Yeah, so you can wake up now.
You guys need
Or
some
you're
like
waking up, but that's all
coffee
you
or
do.
something.
What's that?
You guys need like coffee or something. You know?
Yeah, we just need
Little
to
bit
hire an
action.
intern that just chills at the back.
Has
Nice.
coffee and smelling salts.
Yeah.
All right, Rimshot.
All right. The cloud's not there anymore, right?
The what? The cloud is not correct.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna walk up here.
All right,
And
that's about as far as you can get through all that
yeah, I
mess
figured
of bodies.
but I did want to cast Vicious Mockery on the guy that's trying to hide over here.
Yeah, now you can see him. Okay. So,
So-
wisdom.
Yes, please. That will not
11.
make it. And he will take 4 psychic damage and have disadvantage in his next attack.
No! And he like bangs his head on the rock next to him. Like, no! Stop it! Get out of my head! Well, that's fun.
There's actually only 1 psychic damage, but then he smashed his head against the wall.
Right. That's how psychic damage works, I think. You inflict it on yourself. Sniffer.
All right, I'm gonna try to. Well, no, if I go that way, I realize that would make it dark. So I'm gonna try to. How far can I get climbing over this mess of bodies?
You can get next to Rimshot.
So I can get like here.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that? But the creature's now too far away for me to do poison. So we're gonna do something else that's fun. And the only other thing I have that's fun is a thunder wave. So we're going to do a thunder wave. I'm going to cast thunder wave out in front of me. It's
All right.
You do it directly on all the sleeping people.
Yeah, I'm also gonna
Wake
try
'em
to
up.
sleep my people.
So this direction?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it like right out that way. It's a
15. It's a
15-foot cube
Yeah.
originating from me.
All right. So does he just automatically get hit, or can he con save? Okay. So your cube is gonna be whatever that basically.
Yeah.
Lots of con saves.
Seems to be a theme today.
Nat 1.
Natural 1.
Ooh.
All right. He's going to take 2d8 damage.
Ooh, nice. Light him up.
And be pushed back 10 feet.
Wow. So, yeah, he rolls back into here and bangs into the wall behind him. He appears to be just on the verge of death. He's actually on his hands and his knees, and he's looking up. His face is all kind of bruised and cracked from the thunder, and that's where he's at.
And I'm gonna call back. Y'all didn't wake up from that?
That's true.
I've never been asleep a day in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's funny.
Not healthy.
Strategic napping.
Yeah. Yeah, so this guy is going to crawl into the shadows here and disappear as far as you guys know. And that's my turn. So Rizzo wakes up.
All right. Yay.
And it's Billy's turn. Or Snake's turn.
All right. Well, I can't see anybody, but I heard something over that way.
All right. Roll me a perception just to see how accurate your hearing is. Yeah, pretty accurate.
Hearing is spot on.
Yeah, somewhere right here is where you're hearing something.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot over that direction.
Okay. So we're still gonna go. It's still a disadvantage because you don't technically see him, but you have a solid idea. Okay. So yeah, the arrow flies into that space, and you hear a chink, but you're not sure what happens.
I know it's not in that spot.
But you don't know you missed. Just because there's a 10 there doesn't mean your character actually knows he rolled a 10. So, okay. Isaiah, you wake up. You should say something funny. And now we're back to Boulder.
All right. So I'm going to step up here. All right, guys. As the sentry, we have Vine Boys this way. They're
not moving.
They're not moving, but they're there.
They are there.
Yeah, that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Rim shot.
One moment. Which way do we want to go down there, or do we want to try and find this guy over here?
Well, on the way through this corridor, we saw like a fancy thing going on over here that was giving off light.
Over where?
Right here.
There's a like ping thing somewhere.
Yeah, I pinged it. It's right here.
Oh, yeah, I see the pinging. You get some light over that way. See what's going on.
We were only able to see it while we were walking before we came through this corridor.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we might as well try and find the last. What's its face? Down here in the shadows.
Umzuli guy. Yeah, let's go find that Umzuli guy. I really hate Umzuli now. So I think we either need. Yeah.
I found him.
So about the farthest you can get is here.
Okay.
That's 25 feet. That's your movement, right? Or is it 30?
It's 30. It's 30.
Oh, it's 30?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can get there. So you do see him.
So
Goblins are faster than Dobbers.
They are.
yes. So I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery again
Okay.
because
He's cowering. He's actually like pushed up against the rock, like, oh no.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Well, just not good enough.
Yeah.
Right?
So yes, sorry, I was distracted. So 2 psychic damage, and
Okay.
have advantage on his next attack.
Okay. He falls to the ground and is just barely breathing, laying there, completely collapsed.
Poor guy.
Do you see my arrow?
Yeah, it's right next to him. It's like in the rock, right beside him. And Sniffer.
Well, I feel bad for the guy.
Do we have to though?
I just do. I mean, he's a lizard. Nah, I'm not gonna do anything.
All right, we can fall out of initiative if you want, or depends on what you guys are going to do next, I suppose. But
All right, so I come around the corner. I want to just grab him and pick him up. Hey, you!
please,
this-
put me down.
Is this your arrow?
No. Oh, maybe. Yes. I thought it was the other guys. Put me down.
How many of you are down here?
Many more than you will ever know.
And well, if you keep getting smart with me, there's gonna be one less. Hey, what's up with those thorn guys up above?
There are thorns in the caverns wherever the corruption leads.
Do you like the corruption?
No, it is keeps us from harvesting.
Well,
This is our home. Go away.
we were sent here to end the corruption.
I'm going to end you. Umzoli will avenge me.
Is that
He's
the
kind
only
of
thing you can
struggling,
say?
but nothing's happening.
Is that the only-
Ligel, if you're moving up that way, you see a door that is with a big vine monster painted on it.
Ooh.
Look, I think we could be allies in this. You want to end the corruption. We want to end the corruption.
The corruption, it keeps you away from our harvest.
What are you harvesting?
Sparkles.
What?
Sparkles.
Sparkles.
Yes.
I kick him.
He dies.
Well, that was unnecessary.
I mean,
Well, that was
Don't
a
you-
short interrogation.
Well, it's hard to interrogate someone when you can't do anything to them.
Do we want to go check out the fancy thing over here this way?
The door?
Yeah, I
Is
think
anyone
so.
hurt?
Over this way?
Is anyone hurt? Let's see.
I'm down 8 hit points, but I'm chilling. If I die, that's okay. I'll come back, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm just down 3, so I'm probably okay.
Well, I'm gonna cast a nice cure light on myself.
Boulder
Feel
can
free.
just second wind if he's a fighter, right?
I am a fighter, and that is something I think I have.
Yeah, so you'll get back at least 3.
Yes.
so you notice those who are approaching this little alcove, that these vines are a little different than the ones you saw in the upper level. They appear to be growing out of the ground and the wall and that sort of thing. Like the others were kind of like a pile and it could kind of move around, where these appear to be rooted in.
Hey guys, maybe
Now-
we go the other way and we don't have to walk right by them. I don't trust those
Or,
things.
as we can see, the best method to kill a creature is by kicking it. So we should just all kick them.
But they
Get in a
got
circle, start kicking.
thorns. You're gonna get a thorn right in your big toe. It's
Well,
gonna
you're
get
wearing
stuck
boots,
there.
right?
I'm a rat. I don't wear boots. That's such a Dobber thing to do.
Well, then that's your problem.
Right. I got 11 hit points back.
Good.
What?
Can someone with a light come with me? I think we
Where are
should
you
look over-
going?
I think we should look over here.
I don't have a light, but I want to go this way too.
All right, I guess I'm going with you.
All right, let's see.
Oh, we got a thing.
Another thorny thing.
Yeah, is this one stuck in the ground too?
Yeah.
And oh, there's a crystal behind it.
That's what I've been trying to say. It's giving off light.
Anybody? Hey, wait a minute. You got a torch, don't you?
No.
I do.
Why don't you chuck the torch at the thorny thing?
Well, I mean, I could just walk up to it and stick the torch inside of it instead of having to check it.
Well, I guess so, but I was just worried it might stick you.
While you guys are all talking and stuff, Isaiah is in range to get attacked.
Poor Isaiah.
16, does that hit? Are you muted still? Why can't we hear you?
No, but I don't know.
He doesn't look like he's muted.
His headset might be muted, not through Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got something going on.
Oh no, you're gonna have to mime, Isaiah. How's your miming?
You take 7 damage as vines reach out and rake across your body. And then I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
It looks like you're trying to shriek, but we don't hear any noise.
His vocal cords are still asleep.
Someone has cast silence on Isaiah.
Yeah, like something in his throat.
So roll that dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah. Is he using his mic through the headphones?
I don't know.
No.
11.
Oh,
That's not
he's
good enough.
dead.
The vines wrap around you and drag you into it.
Light him on fire too. Let's go.
We're not lighting
We're not
Lego
lighting,
under fire.
we're not lighting Isaiah on fire. Or
Yeah, you can
Lego.
light that on. I'm not. You're knocked out too. Oh. 7 damage.
I want to go try and chop Lygel out.
Don't roll on that one. He'll die immediately.
All right. So yeah, roll to
Don't
hit.
kick him either.
That'll hit, and you'll give it a big chop. Are you doing 2 attacks?
No, I just accidentally clicked.
Okay,
that.
that's fine. So yeah, the nine chops into it, and you feel like you've got one of the major vines that was wrapped around him is now loose. There's one more.
Okay. Somebody pull him out. Yeah. So are we initiative or? Is it
We
just-
don't need to be. I mean, there's just one guy there, and you guys are hopefully able to determine what you want to do. But if we want to go into initiative, just
I'll try to slash the other vine.
okay, roll to
And I'm
hit.
gonna cast Healing Word on Isaiah or Lygel.
Does that
Okay.
do it?
The 12 will hit, but you see that it just doesn't do much.
Yeah. All right.
It's like
Don't
Dink.
worry. I have 2 weapons. That doesn't do anything though.
that misses. You're like dink, whiff. And healing word, I think, is happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heal Isaiah for 7.
There you go. And so he wakes back up.
Lygel, stop messing around.
And you can. Who else has? So, Sniffer can do something if he wants, or I think actually, Snack hasn't done anything.
I will. Do I have to touch him for healing word?
No.
No, that one's arranged.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and no, I have to touch. It's cure wounds. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I would have to actually touch.
But Fenway already revived him. Or
yeah, but he's probably needing more than just revival.
how many hit points do you have left, Isaiah? Type it in there.
I healed him for 10.
And I'll see if I can get his computer to have sound here in a minute. But
Oh, I thought he was knocked out.
he was, and she
Okay.
gave
Oh, but
him
he's
7,
also
so he
knocked
woke
out
up.
computer-wise.
Yeah, he has no sound for some reason.
Okay.
So you're
All right.
about half. Okay.
Hey, you're a druid. Why are you pruning that thing?
I'll see if throwing some poison at it does anything.
All right.
Don't get
Isaiah's still
poison
in
on
it.
Michael.
I mean, it's a target. Well, I guess it's not technically a creature. Is it a creature?
It's a vine creature.
Yeah. Poison wave.
Poison spray.
Does it leak down to Isaiah?
It
just
targets a
hits-
creature.
It just hits a
Okay.
creature, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Roll a, or I guess it's a
you roll a
save.
Constitution saving throw.
It's like, it's like being a spitting cobra.
Yeah. That's weird. That is
You
not what I
pass.
meant to roll.
I fail.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Why can't I roll? Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Sorry for this delay as I have a
Zero
brain fart.
successes.
There you go. 22.
Ugh, I like the zero
I think he
successes
saves.
better.
So does he take half or?
No, it's save or not. Nothing.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you poison him and he's like, I'm a plant. But he doesn't say that. He just
He
He
bristles.
spells it out in vines.
he bristles. He's gonna lash out though.
He bristles
at-
aggressively.
Who's out here? I guess he's gonna vine whip
Rizzo.
Rizzo, yeah.
Rizzo's in his face.
And just like
16.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit.
For 3.
All right.
And you can give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I get advantage on this roll, I think.
Okay.
That's a 19 either way, so.
There you go. So the vines rake across you, not nearly like they did Isaiah, but they don't get hold.
Okay.
So whoever wants to jump in there.
All right. Well, I'm kind of in everybody's way, so I will recklessly attack this thing for a 21 and 9 more slashing damage.
All right. So you cut the other vine that was wrapped around Isaiah. Oh yeah, it still was. Okay. And blow right through it, right into the trunk, and it's just all dead.
All right, guys, let's go see what's in here.
Mushrooms and there's things.
Very
More
good.
of the rooted style vine guys.
And one mushroom guy.
This crystal, does that look like the crystal that we found?
Yes, what you see is a kind of a stalagmite in the ground, and then it's actually got a little bowl, sort of crevice in it, and then there is a crystal sitting in there that does match the style of the one you found.
I have one of the spears, so I'll try and do an attach. See if it works.
You're gonna do an attack?
No, like try
attach.
to attach the thing to it.
He's
So
gonna
you're
try
gonna
to put the
pick it
crystal
up.
into the spear.
Yeah.
Okay. As you pick up the spear or the crystal, you hear a rumbling noise, and very quickly, just behind you, just right next to Sniffer, actually, this wall closes.
Oh.
Kick it.
Guess we're not going back that way. Is that a book
I'm gonna
down
wander
there?
up this way and start inspecting these mushrooms.
Okay. In what manner do you inspect them?
You know,
So yeah,
like,
you have the crystal now. It attaches to the spear.
like look at them, sort of sniff them.
Okay.
Maybe
Don't eat them.
run my
So,
finger
yeah.
over one and do a like little taste test like that.
Yeah, so at first glance, they don't appear to be anything different than regular mushrooms that are maybe a little abnormally large. When you touch that one, before you get a chance to do any licking or whatever, you hear a faint noise, a little bong kind of musical sound.
Ah.
Ask for consent.
What?
They're mushrooms.
I'm still gonna taste it.
Okay. It tastes like a mushroom.
Yeah, does he need to be alone with that mushroom? Is that a book down there?
Oh yeah, so you come around the corner. There's so many things to describe. There's two of the rooted vine creatures on either side of that corridor to the south. There's another wall very similar to the one that closed behind you. It's got vines like all over it and on the floor around it. These are just thin, like you'd see grown up the wall of a fence or something. But then there is a big tapestry hanging on the wall kind of behind the vine, so it's partially hidden. You can make out that there is something on it, but it's obscured by the vines.
Hey, you're a druid. Can't you, like, just talk to those plant things? Tell them to be chill. Maybe not.
Not while texting, at least.
Yeah, let me see. All right, I guess we're going to have to go prune these things. And I will go in there with the axe and try and chop it down. Recklessly attacking.
The vine guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a 13 hit.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
So he's going to take another 9. And Rizzo's getting really frustrated with these things. And against his better judgment, he's going to bite it. For 22 for another 4 points of piercing damage.
All right. When you bite it, its vines lash out at you.
Nom, 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 nom.
How does it taste?
But they just sort of flail. Like you bite it and it goes.
It does have advantage to hit me. I am loath to tell
Oh,
you
okay.
this, but because I recklessly attacked.
I knew that anyway. 11, I don't think hits anyway.
It doesn't. Ha! Miss me!
So you have a mouthful of like,
Thorns.
I mean, it's kind of celery-like
It's
substance.
spicy spaghetti.
I hate
Yeah,
my
you-
vegetables. I'm hating my vegetables. Dobbers,
So,
you guys all like vegetables. Eat these things.
All right.
I'm not sure that counts as a vegetable.
It's of the earth. It should count.
Sure.
Probably good for sharpening our teeth, though.
A Venus
That's
flytrap is from the Earth.
Oh, I'm on the wrong line.
Never heard of those.
They're from Venus.
That doesn't
I
sound like it's
thought
of
you
the
said it
earth.
was Earth.
Mushroom guy kind of moves out here.
Oh
He's
no!
looking
One of these
wary.
guys again.
Kick him.
Do we want to do initiative now,
I think that
guess
might
so.
be best.
Yeah.
just to get everybody?
All right. Good initiative rolls, and that's it.
I got a 9.
That's a nat 1.
Nice.
Oof.
Nice.
Yeah. So is that everybody? I don't see Rizzo.
Rogues are
Oh, yeah, I do.
creating fast today.
Yeah, I
Cool.
did, but you know what? I didn't have my token clicked, so probably didn't go into the tracker.
Yeah. So we've got Boulder, Rizzo. No. Rim shot. Ligal.
I think put Snack to sleep.
So, is that me? Who else do we have? Oh, Snack. Yeah, me. Yeah, Snack's already asleep. Okay. So you guys know the order. You guys see what you see. You know that one of the mushrooms that has been licked also makes music.
I didn't lick it directly. I did the finger test.
It's important to distinguish. So what do you got for us, Boulder?
Well, I'm gonna kill this guy, hopefully.
That's what you say.
Yeah, until I miss all of my attacks again.
14 just barely hits. Scimitar does not.
Oh, good. I do 3 damage that turn. Big numbers.
That's what you did last time. Chink. It's like you're hitting it with an axe and just barely getting through the bark. Rim shot.
All right, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire centered back here. If I can, no, hold on, I'm in the wrong mode. Centered back here, so that it hits everybody, but not any of my friends.
Okay.
So all those 3 creatures will need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, the 2 can't move.
Also true.
And the other guy rolled a 4.
So everybody is glowing a bright purple, and
Okay.
we have advantage on them now.
Ooh,
Great
maybe
job,
I'll actually hit my attacks.
Rimshot.
Let's go.
Light them up. Burn them down. Perfect.
They are lit up for sure. Like literally. Ligal, what would you like to do to get knocked out this turn? Oh, we can't hear you either. Hey, do something entertaining. Let me see if I can figure out this.
Do something.
Something
All right,
entertaining.
wait. So, if all the mushrooms make a different noise at like a different pitch, could we just like press them all and do some song? Bard, get on.
Oh yeah.
Hey, watch it.
And isn't that what bards do? Just make music by slapping mushrooms?
Play the rat national anthem.
I'm not really exactly the music the bard, but I can try.
Now I'm trying to think of rat songs. I was never a huge rat fan. Yeah, I don't know, but do you gotta lick them all? That's kind of gross.
No,
Nah, you just gotta slap them on the head.
Which, of course, I say that, but I basically put everything in my mouth that we fight.
yes, but we're not fighting these. That's the difference.
Well, not yet.
Why would we fight the little baby music mushrooms?
You don't know that they're babies. They could be adults.
I will
They're
call
pretty
them.
big.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what that means. I've never seen musical mushrooms.
Maybe the babies are big and then they just shrink.
This is definitely a druid thing, I think.
I think we're gonna end up having to play some sort of song to open the door because that's what we had to do.
Or we could kick the door down.
I don't know. That looks like a big stone wall.
Go ahead and kick the big stone wall and then tell me how that feels.
Well, I'll grab someone else to do it.
Well, I don't think your Dobber boots are going to be quite thick enough. I don't know. Maybe.
Then, how about Rizzo, you, just run into the door.
A master lockpick.
Oh,
All
that's
right,
true.
guys. It appears to be out of my ability to fix at the moment. But good job with your banter. Okay.
We try.
What I majored in.
So I think Isaiah is going to probably do something. Hopefully you can type quick enough to make it fun.
Or he can mime it.
Yeah, I'm a fan of
Yeah.
him miming it as well.
Like, we know what this means.
Right. Or Bo.
Ah, the old sneak attack, eh? Yeah.
All right. There you go. So roll.
Oh no, he walked in the perfect range of getting hit by all of them.
All right.
that is
Every time.
I know, right? So you miss on the short sword.
He has advantage, so
true. Oh,
his
so you crit it.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely don't miss. Roll
He's
all
so
your
into
things and do
the-
it twice.
He's so into the stealth thing. We don't even hear him say a word.
Yeah. That's what makes it sound.
I think he has Stockholm syndrome with vines.
So, I don't know. I don't think you get all that, but it is enough to kill it because it's already been hit a couple times. So,
Yeah.
so you run up to it and whack at it with your short sword. Your dagger is still ready. This thing was totally surprised because it's a plant. Are you gonna? Yeah, I don't think it makes sense for you to be able to attack the other guy, but alrighty. Good job, Sniffer.
All right. I'm gonna.
Oh, you're still out there licking mushrooms.
I wasn't licking them. I mean, it wouldn't. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm not doing it right now.
Rats are weird, man.
It is true.
Well, this is a hell of a pickle.
That mushroom is gonna fart at us again.
Probably.
It's what they do.
Barely reach anything.
I think that means
Unless
we
I
should
thunder
probably
wave, but
surround
then I
it.
hit everyone.
Everyone but them.
No, I hit them too.
You want to fall asleep again? All right, Jeff, you're running out of time.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna cast my shillelagh and stand there looking dumb.
Oh, Rizzo, which I apparently is spelled Rizzer.
This thing has gotta die.
Rizzo, Razor. Same.
Who are you hitting, the mushroom or the vines?
Yeah, I think the mushroom is the biggest problem. So that's a 21
Yeah, that'll do it.
to hit, and that's gonna be a whopping 4 points of damage. Could...
4, or is it
numbers?
12? You rolled twice somehow.
Oh, somehow I did. Oh, so it's the 12. That's the first one.
Yeah, we'll take the 12. So yeah, you chop him.
And then I will
And,
bite into him, hitting 21 and doing 4 points of piercing damage. So he took a total of 16.
Now my speaker's not working.
Oh no, you cannot hear us? That's really weird.
I'll take that as a yes, Father.
Yeah. Yeah, we hear you, but you can't hear us.
Not that he could hear us telling.
Just saying that, yeah. But Isaiah's typing in the chat, so
Yeah,
yeah.
it's weird because Isaiah can hear us but can't talk. And
It's
just-
like they're sharing one headset.
They just need to go to
You
the
get
same
one half,
place.
I get the other, and then
Yeah.
which I feel like at this point in time, that is the worst combination.
Um,
Players.
yeah, that's really weird. It's got to be something. Let's see.
So we have to mime it to him.
Yes. Now, that's what we get. That's karma for you. Now we're all mimes.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go.
This is dumb.
You,
What
ah,
the actual heck?
no, that's weird. Let's see.
I like-
Did your settings change?
I like
Say
Isaiah.
words you know what to do. Okay. Yeah, it just spontaneously said your default speakers have changed. That's just what
So can you hear us now?
Zoom.
No.
Oh, you didn't wait. Where'd it go?
Yeah. Dun dun dun. Riveting. Yeah, I wonder if it's.
All right, I got something now.
You got something?
Yeah, I'm on my computer just suddenly. That's super weird. Okay.
Adapt and overcome.
Yeah, man, what? This is just bizarre. Sorry about that. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope that was super entertaining.
Yeah.
Technical
Anyone that,
difficulties.
Yeah, two computers in the same house, both are having audio problems.
Well, it's amazing we still have internet and power here because the thunder's still.
Rolling, yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought
Welcome
was bad. I
back
thought
to
the
another
internet-
episode of Technical Difficulties. I have one next. Who knows?
So,
My green screen's still working, so that's
Yeah.
something. Every now and then it'll like. No, now I can't even get it to do the weird thing it was doing before.
All right.
so it is my turn, and the vine creature was going to attack Ligel, but then Rizzo ran in there, saving him from being knocked out for a fourth time this session. Oh, but a big fat 5 will probably not hit.
Yeah. So is the
However.
mushroom still up? It took 16.
Yeah, the
damage.
mushroom is still up, so
Curses.
he will poof. He will poof because that's everybody's favorite.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's gonna get. Yeah, so that's not a very good circle, but you get the idea. So Ligel, Boulder, and Rizzo, give me Constitution. 14 does it.
No.
And the vine
The
falls.
Druid demands to know why the. I see some vines in that cloud.
Yeah, oh, Isaiah.
I'm still asleep.
Nap time, buddies. Let's go. My red.
All right, so Boulder first. There are 2 rounds.
Oh my goodness. What's the damage?
Isaiah, 1 round.
We need to come up with an antidote for this.
Wow,
tried
1
Thunder.
damage.
Stop being
Everybody
tired.
just takes 1 because it can't half 1. So,
I tried thunder, and thunder didn't wake you up.
so
It's true.
Snack.
All right. Well, people keep sleeping on the job. So,
Well, you gotta do something about that.
yeah. So, I could either. I got 3 options. I can A, kick someone.
Because apparently you really can kick.
B, wake him up. Or C, just shoot him in the face.
Shoot it in the face.
I vote C, but not our party.
Yeah.
I did not specify.
Right. You
True.
didn't.
No, you
Wait,
didn't.
what?
But her
I
shot did.
identified.
Like we came in, and we're all supposed to be doing this job, and people just be sleeping on the job. Like, what's that
It do
about?
be nap time though.
Yeah, the 12 will hit. He's just a mushy little mushroom. 6 piercing.
And
That
then
will
with,
with a sneak attack.
yep,
There
that's
you go.
another 6.
So after getting nearly cut in half by Rizzo's axe, your bow flies through its mushroom cap and it splits in half, and he falls down like that. He's dead. And the mushroom cloud will not affect future people who come into the space. After Snack is Boulder. That's turn 1 for sleeping.
Nap time, 1 out of 2.
Rim shot. Excuse me.
Okay, so I am going to maintain concentration on Fairy Fire. And then I'm going to Vicious Mockery this guy.
All right. He's not
so
been hit yet.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
All right. Yeah, I have to do things. Ten.
You said 10?
Yeah, so that's a fail.
Yes. So you will take 3 psychic damage, and then you will have disadvantage on your next attack. Also, that is an adorable kitty.
Oh.
Apparently needs attention right now.
All right, so yeah, the plant thing flails a little more than it was, and then it is Lygal's first round of sleep, so he wakes up. And then it is Sniffer, who just passed last turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm debating to go check out those other mushrooms that look really interesting. They might be different.
It might be.
I see a bunch of people asleep, so I'm going to walk down this way and take a swing at this plant thing.
All righty. Do the shillelagh.
But those other mushrooms, they seem pretty interesting.
They do look good. Wow, that's a nice solid hit.
So 5
damage.
bludgeoning.
Okay. So yeah, you whack with your shillelagh. One of the thorns actually sticks into it, but it still does a good deal of damage.
Ow.
Rizzo.
All right. That's it. Get his attention, and then I'll whack him from behind. I've been following these. Oh, no, that's not very good at all.
Even with advantage.
Even with I double 9'd.
Yeah. As you run around to like hit him on the back, you accidentally brush into one of those mushrooms and it goes dong.
Yeah, it startles me. Well, bonus action bite. She takes 3 points.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you get the bite in on him. He takes 3 damage, which brings it to me. So unless you have anything else, he's going to try to wrap you up.
What's it?
What the? All of a sudden, I can't roll anything. But
Are you rolling a d4?
Yeah, I'm still rolling that. So yeah, he flails and looks like he tries to track where you're going, and he just like whacks the stone wall behind him with his vines. And that brings us back to Snack.
All right. Well, I got some pretty good aim. So, I'm gonna shoot a party member now.
Sounds about right.
Okay, that'll hit. 21 will do it, because you know it's glowing purple. Very good. All right, so you finish him off. That's the second one in 2 turns, I think. And this vine creature collapses to the ground, no longer flailing and trying to be angry. And there you have it.
Nature's really angry down here.
It's not quite natural.
I think that's why it's called corrupted.
Yeah.
Wow. You're the smart one, aren't you?
The brains of the operation.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah. So yeah, Rizzo, you get up closer to the stone partition that's blocking the way. You can tell, that it is constructed versus the rest of the walls, which are natural. And there's that parchment or woven tapestry that's hidden by vines.
So I'll start pulling away the vines.
Okay. You see an image of a large kind of slender humanoid shape. This one looks masculine compared to the other one you saw, which looks like a feminine version of a lotus flower with kind of creature. And then all around it are some strange little markings, which you all recognize as what you've pointed out to Rimshot before, are musical notes.
So maybe we should explore the rest of in here first before we try opening any doors.
I bet it's the rat. I bet it's the rat anthem.
Maybe.
Mhm. They don't really seem to like rats down here, though.
No,
Well,
they don't seem to like much of anything down here. This place is not that nice.
All right, I call dibs on the 3 nearest mushrooms.
Am I allowed to be awake now?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. No more nap time.
So,
There's nothing.
When you wake up, you notice that Rizzo has pulled the vines down so you can see the thing I described.
So are these dead ends up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only way is through this wall.
Or the way we? Okay, well that makes that easy enough.
But I don't see a lock, so we can't use your master lock picking abilities.
What kind of instrument does Rimshot use?
I use either a pan flute or a lute.
So, do we have to play the mushrooms to get through here, or can you just do your goblin lullaby?
I don't know. I also have proficiency in drums. I just don't have them.
Okay, well, mushroom equals bongo equals drum.
Sure.
So far, you've noticed that 2 mushrooms have made noise. Unless you've touched others, you haven't told me
I'm
about.
touching the ones nearest to me.
Okay, they all make a different sound.
So,
And Ligel discovers the same thing. But they're all different. So these are different notes from what Snick is hearing over there. Ligel's just like running around the whole place. Yeah!
randomly hitting notes. So how do we want to do this? Do you want to just play your flute? Do we think we have to use these mushrooms?
I think we're supposed to use the mushrooms.
Yeah, but do we have to use the mushrooms? We can just like stick it to the cave and be like, we're not using your mushrooms.
Or we could slap mushrooms.
But I kind of want to use the mushrooms.
Well, you're probably the only one that knows how to use the mushrooms.
That's
'Cause
all.
I just see squiggly marks over there and I don't know what they mean.
So read the hieroglyphics, and then
Big notes.
music notes, hieroglyphics, same thing.
No, but okay.
Yes.
Magic writing.
So you're like, 30, 35 feet away from the tapestry. You've been told that there's markings on it, and you can see it, but do you want to examine it a little bit?
Yes, please.
Okay. So move closer and then give me a proficiency roll for your music knowledge. Weaving through bodies and mushrooms and allies and
Do you want like a performance roll or something?
yeah, that's fine.
11.
Yeah, so your first instinct is it's just like what you've seen on the other tapestries. And just barely before you start to tell everybody that, you realize that they're arranged slightly differently. It makes you think it's not a series of notes, but it's actually just a chord.
Interesting. Okay. So, I'm supposed to play certain ones at the same time, but only 5, I think.
There's 6.
There's
There's
6.
3 on
Okay.
each side of the.
Gotcha.
So test every mushroom.
Yes. Maybe.
So yeah, if people are tapping the mushrooms, you can eventually kind of say, "Oh, that's one of the notes. And that's one of the notes. And that's one of the notes." If that's what you're doing, or
Yes.
everyone else is doing, I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. So you can
Do
eventually
the
find the
mushrooms
notes.
look edible?
Yes.
Not poisonous?
Well, the one you licked didn't poison you.
I didn't lick it. I
You did
didn't
the
lick
finger
it.
test.
I did the finger test. Very key distinction.
After a period of time, you do find what you think are all 6 notes, and they're all just spread out enough that no one can hit 2 of them. No one person can hit 2 of them.
Okay. So each of us needs to go to one.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to kind of hum the chord and motion for everyone to follow my count. And as soon as we get to 3 or whatever, we all hit the one that we're assigned to.
Good
Okay.
thing, no one's unconscious.
No, just vines and mushrooms. Does everybody agree with that? Or are you gonna? I mean, I assume you do, but
Yeah.
She's the brains.
all right. So, Fenway, or Rizzo, not Rizzo, dang it, Rimshot does something flourishy, and on the count of 3, you all tap your mushroom, and as long as this sonorous is the right word, not sonorous noise, it echoes through the chamber and actually has a really pleasant reverberation. And when that happens, the man that was represented in woven fabric on the Lotus Man on the tapestry steps out of this tapestry. He's still woven. He's like a fabric creature, but he's sort of loosely shaped like a long, tall lotus stem with leaves for arms and a head of a flower. And he steps forward and says, "You have awoken me. For what purpose?"
We thought we were gonna be opening a door. If we're being honest.
I just wanted to slap some mushrooms.
Yeah.
Are these things edible?
You may eat whatever you wish. And
All right, I'm
the
gonna
door can
Does that
be
mean-
opened.
How
I'm
do
gonna
we
start
open
eating
the
a
door?
mushroom.
You may answer me 3 riddles or face me in battle.
Let's go with the riddles first. And
I
then we can
I
figure
have
out.
a feeling how this is going to end.
You wish to participate in riddles. Who will be answering on your behalf?
The brains.
I recommend the brains.
Me.
I recommend not me.
And you guys probably can chat amongst yourselves. but,
Yeah, I think one of us puts their hand around Ligo's mouth and just pulls him back as he's getting ready to say me.
All right. There are 3 riddles, and the first one is: power enough to smash ships and crush roofs, yet still must fear the sun. What is it?
Are we able to discuss before
Yeah.
we
Fire.
go? Okay.
It's a vampire.
That's what I was gonna say. It's
Cloud.
Yeah, I think that's what it is as well.
A vampire can so smash ships, crush roofs.
I was
You're-
referring to Fenway when she said water.
Oh, water. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Because it evaporates if
Yeah.
it's in the sun.
but
All right. So have you given the answer, or is this your discussion amongst yourselves? So make sure you distinguish that for me.
This is our discussion.
Right.
I'll then after we agree, I'll step forward and say our answer is water.
Ah, You appear to have more intelligence than I first thought. And his sort of weird tapestry head looks at the rats.
Yeah, we get that a lot. It's fair.
Are you ready for question 2?
We are.
Who works when he plays and plays when he works? Or she, of course.
Toy? It's a toy.
That is actually a good answer.
Works when they play and
That was
play.
definitely out of character, though. My guy would not know that.
Well, I didn't hear what he said.
I said a toy.
Who works when they play and play when they work?
A musician, a bard.
Oh, a musical instrument,
a
probably.
musician. Yes.
That's also, yes, I like that. I like that.
I know, but is there also the possibility it's not really a person but a thing?
All right, don't answer. Just give him the loot, and if he doesn't say anything, you'd be like, "Oh, that was my answer. I was just showing you my loot."
No,
The question did say he or she.
It
works.
did say he or she.
Yeah. They.
If
I would say
binds
musician.
can have genders, so can a musical instrument.
Well, yeah. Okay.
yes, but I'm not giving him my musical instrument.
You just have to
So
show him.
do we want to try music? I mean, they've
Yeah.
used music a lot anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. I'll step forward and say a musician.
Correct again. Your wisdom is impressive. This is your last question. Should you get it right, you may pass. Should you not, you shall die.
Well, that's great.
This old one runs forever, but never moves at all. He has not lungs nor throat, but still a mighty roar. What is it?
Clock.
Does a clock really have a roar?
When it hits the hour.
That's
Noses run
Do Dobbers have
and
clocks?
sneeze roar.
Yeah, Dobbers have clocks. But I mean, more often it'd be a sundial. But there's a few, tinkerers out there who.
Can you
River
repeat that
run.
riddle?
Hmm?
Can you repeat it?
This old one runs forever, but never moves at all. He has not lungs nor throat, but still a mighty roaring call. I guess I didn't do the rhyming part. What is it?
I mean, is really a clock an old one though?
Well, it's often called a grandfather clock, but that's if based off of.
Yeah.
But it
Based
doesn't.
off
A
its height.
clock doesn't move forever.
No.
It can if you keep spinning it.
I mean, my only other idea was a river. Because
Water runs, river
water
runs.
runs.
And it has a mighty roar. Yeah, I was thinking river as well. Because and it moves, but it doesn't really move. Like the river stays where it is.
Right.
Nose.
It flows, but it doesn't move.
And it has a roar.
Right.
And river's always in these riddles.
Also fair.
But who would use the double wooder in the riddle? I think river sounds good.
Okay. We'll step forward and say river.
Again, you surprise me and are correct.
Yay.
However, you may not pass. Roll initiative.
Ah, you tricked us. You didn't know the answers, did you?
This is not how this works.
I'm telling you, it was actually vampire.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Look at those
no.
initiative rolls, and I was even going to give myself advantage on this one.
I crit the initiative. Son of
Man.
a-
Okay, so as he steps forward, and the fiber in his body actually just starts to like bristle a little bit, almost like you can see separation in between the woven things as he almost feels like he's expanding just a bit. So we're going to go with the boulder first because that's a crit, even though Isaiah is next with the same number.
Let's
And
see.
then
So where
rim
the
shot than me.
where the book tapestry thing is, that's where he is.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, can I get to him to be able to give him a little stabby action?
Where are you? You're
I'm
way
right
back
here.
here. No, because you've got difficult terrain to get to him from through everybody.
So where can I get to then?
Well, 1, 2. You can get to like here or here, here or here.
Do you have any
I will
ranged?
get to.
I guess you can stand on top of this guy.
No, I don't have a ranged move. Actually, I might. Hold on a
You
second.
don't got like a hand axe or a javelin.
I do have a hand axe, and they're ranged. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can throw them axes.
Just don't hit anybody.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna throw one of them at him then. Did that? I don't think that did what it was supposed to.
It did. It just
It did.
you just
Oh.
rolled
You-
really badly.
You rolled a 2.
Alright, nice.
You take out the hand axe and you gotta.
You're like, I can throw this?
It definitely
I
went
didn't
off
know
of
that you
your.
can throw these things.
It went off your strength instead of your dex.
Yeah.
Right here, Isaiah. Yeah, it kind of looks like a book. It's supposed to look like a scroll, but whatever.
But you can also use your move to get closer.
All right, so who was next? Oh, yeah, so Isaiah. You are all the way in the back also, so you're not going to be able to get all the way to him because there's just too much traffic to move through, but you can get to right here, or you can stand on top of this mushroom that's dead.
That's where I am.
Oh, you did move there?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't stand there because,
Yeah.
I'll move the dead mushroom over to the side, though. Yeah,
Traffic
diagonal.
jam.
There you go. Yep, that's as far as you can get. You had too many places to move, too many people to move through. And you're moving back. Are you going to attack? Because you got a bow, don't you? Right.
Short bow, yeah.
All right, roll to hit. All right, so you shoot him with the short bow. The arrow hits him, definitely. You can roll your damage. But what it appears to you is that the bow or the arrow just like goes into the fabric, and then like there's a little bit of wiggly movement by the threads as it just sort of consumes the bow, or the arrow rather. It seems to disappear.
Oh no.
As far as you can tell, you hit it and it did what arrows are supposed to do, but the creature didn't react the way things normally react when they get damaged. So
Well, that's not good.
rim shot.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last spell slot and cast Bane on it. So
Alright.
he needs to make a Charisma saving throw.
Super. Sorry, I'm getting our initiative since I didn't record that earlier. Where are you, Snick? Oh, you had an 8. Okay. Yeah, charisma saving throw.
Yes, please.
For a nat 1. So what does Bane do?
So basically, all of his D20 rolls have a negative D4.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you've cast this, and a sort of a wave of negative energy flows over him as he just sort of undulates and looks unhappy, if that's something he can do. So then he steps forward. Dun, dun. And without warning, his entire thready body just explodes, just threads everywhere, and everyone, since you're all packed in here real nice and close, make a dexterity saving throw versus a 20.
Oh, good. I got a 12.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Well, I would needed to roll a nat 20,
Oh, dang it. I'm so close.
and I rolled a 3. So close.
I have a
that
12.
everybody? Got Boulder, Rizzo, Legal, Snack. Yeah, that's everybody, I think. So yeah, you are all surrounded and wrapped up in yarn thread stuff, and that's it. You're trapped.
I'm actually immune to being wrapped up in vine thread stuff because I don't want to be. So
Actually,
I think I'm good.
All right. So Sniffer, you're encased in yarn basically. What are you gonna do?
I am going to try to break out.
You're gonna use a strength or a
Strength check.
tool or a what are you gonna do?
Just try to break out with my strength.
Okay, roll it. Bite it, rat people.
That was my plan. That was plan B.
Okay.
Rolled a nat 1.
So you flex against it and it just tightens down kind of like a boa constrictor.
Great.
And yeah, you feel really, really weak. You're like, what the heck? Snack, what do you do?
That will.
so even though I'm not a rat person, I'm gonna bite it. And because I realize that's not gonna work,
All right. So
I'm just gonna try and break out.
in what manner?
Would my hand be close enough to my dagger?
If you roll an acrobatics or a dexterity check,
We'll go acrobatics.
that's good enough. Yeah, so you can wiggle your arm, down along the yarn to get to your dagger. You're gonna try to cut it.
Yep.
So still make it a strength roll.
Okay.
You're just trying to force your blade against it. Okay, so pop! One arm goes out, held in the dagger. Otherwise, you are still confined. Rizzo.
What? You think you got me in here? I got you!
That's the best noise ever.
I just start biting away. I don't know if I hit with AC. Oh, wait a minute. No, reckless. 19.
Yeah. So you get a mouthful. You get a mouthful of.
I don't
Fred.
use my action to try and burst free. Is that athletics?
Yeah, we can do that. All right,
It's just gonna be a
so
9.
yeah, so you chew into it. Your head emerges, and then you kind of thrust forward to get yourself out, and you don't move. But we've got one hand showing and one head. Boulder.
So, I would like to cut my way out of this, but I use dexterity for my weapons. Can it be a dexterity saving throw instead of a strength?
Well, you still got to do strength because you're restricted. So this isn't about finesse, which is why you use dexterity. But in this case, you're pinned, so you've got to push. Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess I will still try to do that.
Okay. There you go.
All right. Even with the -2, perfect.
Yeah. So you burst one arm out with your rapier.
Heck yeah. So then, can I stab him? Is he in stab distance?
You kind of stabbed him already.
Oh.
He's everywhere. He's in the whole room. Now.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well,
I could even take his little thing here, and I could.
Can I cut him with my scimitar then?
Nope. You only got one arm out.
Oh, rats.
There you go. Is that
Why am
better?
I the only one on top?
Because I am the champion.
All right, so now we have 2 arms and a head out, and it is Lygel's turn. Uh-oh, is everybody frozen or is me?
No, it's you.
Oh, I hear someone again. I think our internet's flagging. Short sword. I'm gonna make this small again just for the ability to see everybody. All right, so Isaiah is pushing his way out with his short sword, and also he gets 1 arm out. So you get 1 arm out. You can also, like Rizzo did, do like an athletics to try to pull yourself out. No, strength. So athletics. Woo. 5 isn't going to do it. You're still caught. Rim shot.
Okay. So I'm gonna try. So I have this thing it's called Thunderclap, and it emanates from me
Mm-hmm.
and goes in a 5-foot radius.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and see if I can get it to hit my vines and the vines of the people around me.
Yeah, so it's going to hit basically this far.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's gonna.
How does it target?
It's just a creative burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than
Okay,
me.
each creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you hit. Is there like a Constitution saving throw or?
Constitution saving throw.
All right, so Rizzo and Boulder
All right.
and Lygel also need to make that roll.
Not today, Thunder. Not me.
I've got an 11. Looks like everybody else got it higher, so that's good.
Yeah.
So, what happens?
If you make it, you don't take anything. But if you fail, you take 6 thunder damage.
Okay. So as this wave radiates from you, the actual threads that are like wrapped around you, almost mummy style, they like unravel and like roll like off your body and are pushed back. And everybody that's in that space also is completely freed. So
Woohoo.
it looks like Snack
Calculated.
and
It's
that guy are still in there.
Rizzo,
Sniffer.
Snack, or no, Rizzo, Boulder, and Lygel are all.
Yep. So it's just Snack and Sniffer that are trapped still.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm slow at talking. So now it's me. The yarn creature will constrict on Snack and Sniffer. So give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm absolutely great at these. Oh,
Good job, Rizzo.
All right.
By the way, that is a fail. Snack, what do you got? Sniffer? Or is he frozen? Oh, he's not. That is a
19.
success. All right, so you'll take half of this, and Snack, you'll take all of this. 12 damage.
Ooh, that hurts.
So you guys see little bulges of Dobber flesh sticking out between cords of restricting yarn. Oh, I'm frozen. Maybe? Am I frozen?
Mm-mm.
You were blurry for a second.
I was blurry. Sniffer, it's your turn. Are you alive? Are you dead?
I'm alive. All right, I'm going to try this bite thing to break out.
There you go. Finally acting like a real rat.
I have my bite programmed in. Roll an 18 on the bite.
There you go. You got a mouthful of yarn.
And what is the bite's damage?
Die 4.
It's a D4 plus strength.
What is my strength? I think it's a 1. 1. 2.
2. All right. So yeah, you bite it. You break a couple of the strings. You're still restricted unless you're going to try to wiggle and see if you can pull yourself out.
I'm gonna. Yeah,
check.
is that athletics?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to wiggle my way out.
You do not.
I absolutely do not.
So just like you're 1, you're not 1 earlier. Now you're rolling a 4. You're getting better. Give you that. Snack, what are you going to do?
I'll try and stab it some more with my dagger.
All right, you got 1 arm out, so you can use finesse attack if you want now. All right, that'll hit. You cut some yarn. Now roll me an athletics, or you can do acrobatics now if you'd prefer. You've cut yourself out quite a bit.
Yeah, that'd definitely be.
Yeah. So you're out.
Yeah.
There you go. You pop out. You're standing in a pile of yarn.
I kick it.
You kick it. It dies. Oh wait, no, that was last time. Rizzo.
Everything dies.
I would like to rage, and I'm going to move. Actually, I can move there. I'm going to move there, and I'm going to rage and reckless attack. So 18.
Be very specific about where you're attacking, if you would, please. There's the main pile of yarn, and then there's the yarn that's still wrapped around Sniffer, and then there's still yarn everywhere else. But
I will attack the yarn wrapped around Sniffer.
Okay.
Get off my rat friend!
All right, that hits.
So
and it's a good amount of damage. So you feel confident he's pretty well freed from that attack.
Yeah, that's what you get, you big jerk.
Oops, wrong button.
When I said freed, I meant I free Sniffer from the mortal coil.
All righty. So now there's yarn all over the ground, and no one is restricted. And this big door or big stone thing rises into the ceiling.
Perfect.
Yay.
Nice. I think we should make a break for it.
Charge. Oh, there's a thing.
Oh.
Sentry mode engaged.
Yeah.
Nice job.
There's a thing. It's like I say that. Yep. So there's another one. He's rooted in place. Are you gonna run by Rizzo? Rimshot.
Well, I'm not.
Are we still moving in order and initiative?
We may as well if you guys are gonna engage that guy.
Yeah. So I went last. Who's after me? I think I was.
Attack.
Boulder.
He man's about to get stabbed, hopefully.
Okay.
So my rapier does a 16 hit.
Yep. And 8
And he
does.
takes
8
8
damage is good.
10 probably doesn't hit, does it?
No. You
I'm
swing
gonna-
at it and it glances off of some very sturdy
I'm gonna action
line of
surge
things.
and stab him again. That's a 14.
That'll hit. 7.
And that's a 23.
Okay, you kill it. You're like,
All right.
and it's gone. You wipe him out.
Not today, Satan.
That was an impressive round there.
That's what happens when I actually roll numbers above 10.
I'll take note of that. Make sure Boulder doesn't roll above 10. All right, so what are you guys gonna do?
Run away from Tapestry guy. He's scary.
Run.
There's
Yeah, he's
things to
just
be
limp
killed.
noodles
Oh,
now.
there's crystal things in here. Perfect.
We should eat him.
I'll run to this one.
Alright. Oh, alright. Sorry,
I wanna, if I can, I wanna add this one to my stick.
All right.
Well, there's two.
Hold on.
There's 2 of them, so we should finish one of the sticks.
We
Yeah,
each
so
have
who has
one
sticks
so
and-
far.
Like
Isaiah and I each have one piece on our sticks.
Okay.
So let's let Isaiah finish his.
Yeah. The mime can have it this time.
The mime can have it. Sorry.
Oh,
So does anything happen when he assembles?
Okay. So sorry, I was concentrating on a couple different things here. So which one do you pick up first? Well, we're going to start with that.
Closest
Picked up
one.
Okay, the green one.
Yeah.
So it is also in a little bit of a like stalagmite coming up from the ground, but this one is very slender. So really, like it's almost like the crystal's just sitting like on the tippy top of it, where the other one is a little more bulky. As you pull the crystal up from it, water starts to bubble out of a hole right there in the top of it.
Oh no!
You should go fast.
Yeah, it's flowing pretty fast. So you've got it. You go this other one.
Oh no! I took a bath last month.
All right. And so you take that one, and as soon as you lift it off, you notice water bubbling up out of the center column on that one as well.
Pretty good reason to
You
run.
assemble
There's a little pathway here. We might. Be
you
able to-
assemble the thing.
Yeah.
Hold up, folks. Stuff's happening faster than you guys can just like move on to the next thing.
There's water coming. We gotta get away.
Right. So you
not bath
put
time
on your
yet.
staff,
Water isn't
and
bad.
the three crystals kind of come together, almost Triforce-esque, to form one more solid crystal. You can still sort of see divisions in the three, but it appears now like you've got a spear with one single crystal. The whole thing vibrates for a second with some sort of power. As you took the second crystal, you also hear shunk as the stone door from behind where you guys passed through closes, and all over the room, in every direction that you look, little porous holes are opening up in the ceiling and on the walls, and water is pouring into the space. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Oh, that's a perfect spot to end it. That's a nice cliffhanger. Well, thank you, Daryl, for running, and thank you for everyone that's playing and everyone that's watched.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate it, and we'll be back next week at the same time. With that, until next time, stay nerdy.
Thanks, everybody.
bye.
Bye.
All right.